The heat is on. So what are you going to do about it? Well, you're going to have to find some way to keep your cool, and if you want to head to the west, that's where you will find it. Across the west, Salt Lake City, what great hiking weather we're having, and those temperatures definitely cooling off, almost 20 degrees cooler. Let's take you in through the day at 6 a.m. We're at 64 degrees, clear skies. It's beautiful if you want to get out to Piedmont Park, do an early morning run. By noon, we're at 80 degrees. Great weather to head out to the zoo with the kids because they're out of school. You might as well take advantage of this.
System promises more big headaches heading into tomorrow. Samantha Mohr is at the Weather Channel headquarters in Atlanta to lay it out for us. Samantha?
I'll tell you what, Lester, it is going to be a stormy night across much of the deep south as this low pressure system moves to the east. We do have that tornado watch in place until 10 o'clock for parts of Alabama into Florida. You can see that line of severe thunderstorms working their way in as we speak. As we head into the evening hours, so expect to see temperatures in the upper 60s, right around the mid 70s in the City of Lights, Paris. A few clouds out there, but feeling pretty good. Oh, and boy, we're talking about the heat. It is making news everywhere. So many cities have had records. And a lot of locations have been in the 90s since the first of the month, and they're getting sick of the heat, and then much of June as well. Many of them were in the 90s. But we do have new information out of New Mexico. Investigators have determined the cause of the state's largest wildfire in history. Apparently, a tree was blown down during strong winds, and while it was falling, it came into contact with power lines. It caught fire, and the dry ground was fuel for a fast-moving wildfire. We're talking about severe weather again this evening, this Sunday before the 4th of July. Severe thunderstorm watch in effect here, including the St. Louis area. That's in effect until 8 o'clock. Also, our other area of concern is around our nation's capital. And the snow here in Yosemite to Kings Canyon. We have a winter weather advisory. Snow level dropping to 7,000 feet. Could see up to 10 inches of snow. So if you're camping, you need your winter weather gear. Frontal system moving through, storminess in Salt Lake City, and a wet weekend for all those trick-or-treaters in Seattle.
Hi, Sam. Hey, tell us what is attracting folks to the website today.
Well, we have some really incredible video on weather.com today. I don't know if you are watching over the weekend because on Sunday morning we had some explosive thunderstorms over the St. Louis area, and it put on quite a light show here over the gateway, over the arch, and this almost does not look real. You know, my dog is a Portuguese water dog, loves pumpkin. Like, we just throw the guts.
Like, you taught your dog how to carve pumpkins, or likes to eat the seeds? Or?
She eats the guts.
Okay, because that would have been really impressive.
That would have been impressive. I haven't tried that yet, maybe this year.
I bet if we YouTube it, we'll find a dog somewhere that knows how to do that.
It was a real dry, powdery kind of snow, so it was perfect. People were loving President's Week, the ski resorts. It was a gift. It really was.
Now, you lived in San Francisco and forecaster for 6 years. You never saw snow in San Francisco. It's been a long time, but you've seen it up there at Mount Tam in Marina County before.
Absolutely. Mount Hamilton, Mount Diablo. And, you know, we see it a few times a year, but to get it down to sea level, that is a rare occurrence, and a lot of people are talking about it, very excited. While you're watching Storm Stories, we're watching some storms developing, some dangerous ones here across the Northeast. Severe thunderstorm watch in effect through the evening hours. And look at all the flash flood warnings that are in place here and watches. A lot of reports of flooded roadways here across the megalopolis. And a tornado warning in place. This you see north of Atlantic City. We have a tornado warning in place until 5:30 for these cities you see on your screen. Take cover if you live in these areas.